Alright then. Are we up? I think so. Yeah, hi. Yeah, no, I'm just, hang on. Yeah, there we go. Sure. I think I've done that right now. Nobody's here, it's fine. Yeah, I have. Cool. Okay, that's set up properly. Yeah, I'm gonna stop listening to music now, but I think everything's all set up properly. Maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. Right. Oh, automation up then. Hello. Yeah, welcome. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and build a rally car for Failrace's challenge, basically. No idea how this is gonna go. Stream is buffering on my end. Hopefully, well, health seems fine. Alright, so I have very few ideas on what I want to do for this. I'm not sure if I want to go all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive. Originally I was going to go for an all-wheel drive mid-engine thing, but after seeing the track, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I might just go for something a bit. I'm thinking using this body. 2.1 meter wheelbase means that it might be a bit sketchy, but I'm thinking if we go for like a front-wheel drive transverse thing, then it might work. And no setup, I'm thinking just going basic. I'm just going to go cheap and lightweight, make a Fiat Panda rally car. I sort of am, only a bit smaller. Oh no. Video output like... Oh no. Is my internet dying? It might be. Yeah, I'm thinking I think we're going to need double wishbones for this. Do I go mid-engine just so I can have push rod front and rear? Because if it's cheap, that's a good way of getting good handling. So, yeah, I don't know about that. Engine... I'm going to be a bit weird here. I'm thinking inline 6. And overhead cam like that. Does it fit at all? No, it doesn't. Okay, so I'll need to make it a lot smaller. Not too much smaller. Yeah. Video output still like... I'm not sure if the stream's even working. That might be a concern. What was it? It was fine a second ago. I might, I don't know, I might need to like just stop the stream for a second to fix things. We'll try and go with cast everything. I might try and make it like really short stroke. We don't need VVT. And yeah, I'm thinking turbo. Yeah, because Failrace has got a decent PC. Yeah, it'll be able to run a turbocharger. Then... Oh yeah, race intake, well, that's just free performance. So is running it on ultimate fuel. And don't bother with any of that, because that's just money wasted. Yeah, reliability doesn't matter at all. This probably isn't watchable, is it, because of how poor the quality is. I don't know. I'll just have to see. Start shouting at me if it's like too bad, and I'll see what I can do. Manual 6-speed. might work. And then, yeah, I might try and open it. I could do a viscous. Viscous might work. Radial tires all the way, and I think sport compound. I'm not sure about. Well, material cost isn't that much higher. Alright, so if we just widen the rear arches a bit. Yeah, if we go 225s all around, decent width, should be able to take good 300 horsepower. And then we'll go for vented 2 pistons front and rear. Yeah, no under tray because that doesn't carry over to beam. And basically everything in here is non-ported anyway. Body quality we'll have to look at. Basic none. Single seat. Then none. 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 Good. To be honest, I don't think I want anything fancy suspension-wise either. So, how expensive is it? 7,000. Alright, so we've got plenty of room to play with money-wise. Can we go carbon fibre? No, we can't. Okay, carbon's definitely out of reach, but aluminium might not be. Yeah, aluminium's definitely in budget. And yeah, 825 kilograms. Can we do the same here? Because it's not all that expensive, it's just the engineering time that adds cost. So we can go for a full aluminium chassis. Right, let's fix this turbo setup because I haven't. This is genuinely awful. Yeah, this is why you want inline sixes for turboing. Oh, ball bearing as well. Yep, that's good. I think, yeah, we're going to aim for around 300 horsepower. Maybe 400. Depends, we'll see. Yeah, I'll just put a bunch of boost for it. And be a bit more aggressive on the cams, because I can. We don't really need too much low down power. I mean, that's quite a wide power band there. If we go per cylinder as well, because we have money to spend on this. And then massive compressor. Actually, that's concerningly big, but it should be fine. Alright, so we can get 300 horsepower, or over 300 horsepower easily. Then we can just enlarge the turbine. Get to a good number. Yeah, so that's decent. It's kind of peaky, but I think if we keep the gear ratio short enough, it'll be fine. Wheel spin might be a bit of a problem though. And there's knocking. So we'll just like dump more fuel into it. If I need to, I'll just like up the boost. And then we can get away with a higher AFR, which is basically just free performance. And then we'll just shrink the turbo back down. In fact, yeah, if we just max that out. Then just keep adding boost until we're bore limited. Yeah, okay, so it's just reliability stuff. 100% reliability. Because I mean, if that's the case, I will just go like that, and if the car runs fine, doesn't have any over-revving issues, then that's a bunch of money saved. At least I think it is. Hang on, so it's how much is it now? 9,900, and we just go like that. It's $21. $21? No, I can't math. It's however many though. Not a lot though. Negative quality on body. Going to help weight. Oh, it hurt weight. Oh no, it does reduce weight a bit and price considerably. Good. That's a lot of wheel spin. Alright, yeah, that's too much. Yeah, it's got enough power to gear it for 16 first. Yeah, we're going to put semi-slicks on and wider tyres, much wider tyres. Should we just max out the arch widths? 315s all around, great. Wheel spin is still on the same, we can go without a gear then. Run a 4-speed. I don't think I'm that insane. I'll have to see. Brake fade could be an issue, so I might max out the brake size. How will I get brake fade down further though? And yeah, might as well go 1 pistons and just set it like that, and even then go up 1, and that actually reduces the costs, interestingly. Yeah, that's a worrying amount of brake fade, to be honest. Oh hey, apparently it's all healthy now. Cool. Right, so yeah, this is bonkers already. Suspension setup, it's all tarmac. Well, not tarmac really, it's more like a dusty concrete really. I don't know if semi-slicks is really the best thing to go for. Oh, yeah. Does going up to 2020 make it cheaper? We have no way of telling. Yeah, I think it does. Or if it doesn't, it's indistinguishable anyway. Yeah, 2020. All the things. Okay, so I think all-wheel drive is going to be needed. Unless like I start to get really crazy with the downforce, yeah. We're definitely going to need all-wheel drive and larger bore. I'm just going to shrink the turbo down a bit. Yeah, there's no point running it so big or on so much boost. Probably bring up compression a bit. What is there though? Because like that's a lot more usable. I think actually high boost but small turbo, because that will give us a nice, very usable torque curve. So yeah, I think something like this. think so, at least. Oh, hi, Clutch. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, there's so much you need to moderate here. It's unreal. No, but yeah, welcome to me making something insane. 433 horsepower. That's not that much. Like, there's easily we can get more. This is going to be undrivable, though, isn't it? Make that bigger. And 16s. Yeah, I just can't get the front tires, the front brakes really big enough. Like that's going to be undrivable. If you tap the brake, it just locks instantly. But at the same time, like if I make the backs too small, they'll probably fade by the end of the track. So I don't know. Also, I'm starting to think, yeah, maybe. I mean, it is front-wheel drive, but I think, yeah, that wheelbase is too short for this kind of power. So we might just go to the longer wheelbase one, or I might go for a mid-engine body. I think we go this one, and I think we're going to go something like a pushrod front and rear. Go for a race car like this, and it doesn't fit, so V6 time, I think, is how we're going to do this. Yeah, it's knocking and it's going to lag like crazy. Well, we might be able to get around the lag, because like that's unacceptable in terms of lag, but I think is the problem now. After going with the inline 6, everything else is going to seem super laggy. Actually, I wonder if we can make an inline 6 work longitudinally, or transverse, apparently. Okay, yeah, that fits. So, yeah, way quicker spool, way flatter, and I can just get a load of power out of it. Yeah. Yeah, there we go, 405. I think this was something like a 35mm turbine. Go back up to like 60 on the compressor. And yeah, I think then, yeah, we'll have to go all-wheel drive. Something like that. And let's fix these gear ratios. What are the tyre widths? Oh yeah, that's the one thing I forgot to consider on a mid-engine car is maximum. Like, I need a difference, really. I'm gonna have to run tyres like that, which will add to the costs. I'm also not sure how I want to shape this, really. Like, I mean, minimal weight, obviously, and overhangs. But other than that, well, I usually drag and drop pics into Discord and I accidentally pressed OK, so I've sent a Ricardo Milos somewhere. I don't know who he is, but well done. Well done indeed. Oh yeah, now I can have like more equal braking. See, the other thing is I'm actually somewhat competent at setting up mid-engine cars. And mother of brake fade. Okay. Oh, but it's geared for like 190. Do I just go for like a 4-speed and then just I do something like that? And what's that done to the price? Right, we're over budget. Oh wait, has the interior hasn't reset. Okay. So, where do I cut costs? Oh wait, hang on, can I just limit top speed? That's not going to be enough, is it? Nope, not quite. Can I... Perfect. We're in budget then. But, it's not fantastic. How much does it weigh? If I go to the right thing. 944 kilograms. Is that just because push rod's expensive? There we go. Really? Double? Yeah, I suppose. Well, yeah, it's transverse, isn't it? Right. Just to test it. Yeah, it's not enough to to make that sort of difference, and that's actually more expensive than glued aluminium. Interesting. Check my Discord DMs. Alright, hang on. Right. Semi-space frame. It's like 30 kilograms more. No thanks. And as far as I know, fiberglass is more expensive in terms of manufacturing. Yeah, so we've really got to go aluminium. See, I'm still not sure about using this body. I mean, in theory, this should be very fast. In theory. In reality, yeah, probably not. Since it's so light, we'll go with something like that sort of sway bar setup. Decently soft dampers, I think. And then something like that. That handling's sort of concerning. Well, no, actually, thinking about it, because it just sort of... There's like a point where it just keeps turning at the same sort of rate. That'll be why, so the rear is too soft. If I remember correctly, I want something like that, really. I don't know, I'll just sort of set it up around the pointer drivability. And that'll do. I'm kind of thinking I just go negative quality there too, because I can't see that massively influencing performance in any way. I was thinking about it too, because cooling airflow is tied to engineering time. That might make it a bit cheaper. Oh god, 100% wheel spin in first. Yeah, that's not good. And this is geared long. Should I gear it for 60 in first? This, yeah, I mean, I didn't think this would go well, but yeah, I'm terrified for when this actually has to be driven. Right, how do we get price down a bit more? What is sacrificable? Well, I was saying you make it cheaper there and it gets more expensive, so we can't do that. That doesn't really lower price, that increases weight and stuff. It's not just like a smaller body we can use. Oh, there's that one, but that's like, again, the too short wheelbase thing. That has no mid-engine option, so really what's the point? This is, yeah, it's a 2.3 meter wheelbase. Well, it does, it's only actually a tiny bit shorter than the other body. Were you tested on the Italy map, or do you know another map to ideally test rally kills? I'm not going to test it, well, at least not on the stream. I might do a bit off camera, just refining the setup, but I'm quite boring when it comes to, well, I say it like I'm interesting now, but no, yeah, I will just be using the Italy map like Failrace was using, and is this supposed to be a dirt rally car? Sort of. The surface is quite weird, and BeamNG has a couple of weird quirks with tyre models and stuff, so let's just flare the body out. And let's get something like a tyre setup like that, and that gets up so high. Yeah, the tyres are probably the reason that it's so expensive. I say I want a decent gap between them. Yeah, okay. Spoilers and lips for downforce. Nope, you don't want either of those actually. You want wings. Spoilers and lips don't add any downforce in BeamNG. They're purely for visual effect. So yeah, don't worry, there will be plenty of wings on this. Yeah. Also the Honda Civic body. There's no Civic body, if I remember correctly, unless I'm forgetting something. I don't know, what gen Civic is it? I mean, there's the... Yeah, well, I suppose the Cult body is kind of EG6. Where is it? 1987. No, 89, sorry, it unlocks, I think. No, it is 87, isn't it? Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, I guess that's kind of EG6, could be useful. Yeah, I'm going to raise the ride height a bit, and might 400, 600, no, I'm going to go like that. Probably too much of a difference there. And then I think that's a decent sort of mid-engine setup. That's actually still quite a big gap. Still loads of brake fade. I don't get why there is so much brake fade. I wonder if it's to do with tyre sizes. Thinking about it. It might be. And that doesn't help much. Carbon ceramics are going to be way too expensive. Yep. It's like an extra grand per brake. I might... I was thinking, do I just go for like cheap... like sort of a cheap front wheel drive, more like kit car approach, or do I try going full Pikes Peak? I'm going to bring that back in a bit. Yeah, no, I can't really touch that because that adds weight. Increase brake pistons and decrease disc size. Yeah, no, that won't work because I have a brake fade issue at the moment. That's actually, why is it suddenly so low? But yeah, no, if I go down, then you can see it goes up massively. So I still need to run these crazy sort of brakes. Otherwise, by the end of the run, the brakes are going to be totally toast. I might... Do I go for ABS? Because that's... it's decently balanced, but I am a bit worried that it will do that. Pad type, but then the brakes become too powerful and it just locks up the moment you even breathe on them, is the thing. It's such an annoying balance, especially with mid-engine cars, because they're still sort of balanced in terms of the brakes. You need to go with like massive one pistons, really. Whereas on something front heavy, usually you can go for like a sort of a 2-piston, make them massive, and then the rear brakes don't really get as hot. But on a mid-engine car, it's quite equal, which makes it quite tricky to work with. I think I'm happy with those tyre sizes. This gearing as well. I don't know. I'm sticking with the viscous because it's cheap. And we're over budget. How do I make it cheaper? Guess we're going down in tyre sizes. What did I do that got priced so high? Also, that's just getting a small lag, which is concerning. Actually, I suppose that makes sense. Because there's less exhaust. Pad type might reduce. Well, yeah, it does reduce brake fade, but then, as I said, the brakes become way too powerful and way too easy to lock up or drive at the limit. It's a really annoying balancing act to have to try and pull here. Optimum ignition timing's apparently there. I guess we'll try and push a bit more power out of it. Now the question is this engine actually going to function in BeamNG? Because it's got no reliability. I mean, I can just get up to forged if I need to, but I'd like to not. We're still over budget. I think I'm just going to have to ditch the best one. Our slick tyres better on dirt. They were previously, I believe they were patched, so I might go for sport, but I know for a fact chunky off-road isn't the best on like dirt. That's actually a decent amount of budget we've reduced there. Yeah, so we might increase the top speed a bit then. Can we actually afford to? Or oh, we can just about. I have no idea how this car's gear ratio. This could just be a bunch of bad decisions. I'm not really good at race car tuning. I don't really touch this sort of stuff, so I've probably done lots of stupid things here. Right, downforce now. I more just want to make sure that adding bits of downforce doesn't like massively increase the cost or something. I'm just unaware of it. So, right, it's to do with wing angle. Come on, align too. I want to tilt more. Why is it cardinal locking? That's so annoying. I wanted it to like tilt downwards a bit. I'll use this one then. That one still doesn't want to, but it is sort of naturally shaped like that, so maybe it'll be more predictable in terms of like producing downforce. Whatever you chosen viscous diff, it's cheap, basically. Automatic lockers, as far as I'm aware, are a little weird in BeamNG. I haven't really tried it out myself. I'm just going from word of mouth, and viscous gives me that sort of locking. Well, lets the wheels or the diff sort of lock up and gives better grip, but it's cheap. Whereas geared diffs are quite expensive. So yeah, right. How much wing angle do I want to run actually? Right, good surface area. Because yeah, BeamNG's downforce calculations are based on size and wing angle. I don't know if I'm sold on this mid-engine idea. I kind of think we should go for a normal hatchback now. Or something like that. That's the thing. I don't trust myself to make a drivable mid-engine car with this much power. I'm not exactly great at that sort of thing. I've made like one good handling mid-engine car, and that was with a lot of help. So yeah, it might not end so well. I think we can afford to increase the displacement a bit. Actually, no, we can't. That'll make it too expensive. Yeah, this is too close to the limit of the budget, really, isn't it? We just go. Oh, I am starting to think the where is it? The this hatchback body might be the answer now. If we do front engine, four-wheel drive should be nice and predictable. I can keep cost low by having equal sized tyres. Yeah, I can do lots of good things to keep it cheap and performance focused. So front transverse, will it fit? Nope. Front longitudinal, and yeah, I can go. Why can't I go all-wheel drive? Doesn't fit. Right. How far is it off fitting in transverse? No idea, because it just says 100%. So 100% is about there, and yeah, okay, so we'll be going transverse then, on a lot smaller of an engine though, which problematic, I guess, mainly in terms of like turbo lag. Turbo spools up slower because we've got less exhaust gases. Right, all drive. Oh, this is light. Okay. Yeah, I can work with this. I have no idea how to tune cars with this. Yeah, with this kind of setup in mind. With sort of, I don't tune front engine cars at all, and if I do, they're low powered. Or we can get away with carbon fibre wheels. And how beneficial is that actually? I don't think it's enough. Beam energy is a bit weird, where the way it calculates weight doesn't really make much sense. Yeah, 285s all around. Yeah, yeah, mid-engine is better in a lot of ways. Well, it is, on paper it's a much better thing, but I don't really trust myself to make it drivable, and also it's a lot more expensive. I think I can put together a better package here, like this. Still only 12 grand, so that is plenty of room for us to do some stuff. It's also a bit better on wheel spin, interestingly. Weighs about the same. Actually, thinking about it, I haven't even tried like morphing it smaller. Good. Actually, does this? Okay, alright, we'll try and style it properly in a bit. Oh, that's good. How much was that? Like 4 kilograms? And then Yeah, okay. Decent weight then, 871 kilograms. Oh yeah, now we fix the brakes. By doing something like that. And then because there's more pressure, if we increase the brake pad type. Oh, this is going to be so expensive though, in the end. Oh, actually, can we get away with carbon ceramics? We might be able to. Yes, we can. Okay. No, and it's still gone back up anyway because of the... Alright, well... How high... Of course it'd be just over. Spaces just add weight. Perfect. In budget. Am I going to test drive it? I might do. I'm not sure, to be honest. I suppose I could try and give it a quick export just to get a test run. I haven't actually set up anything for me to drive it though, so yeah, didn't really think that bit through. I just want the wing to tilt forward a bit. Or actually, this wing sits quite far forward. Yeah, that's quite good because BeamNG uses the actual angle of the wing to affect downforce. So yeah, I want something that's sort of tilted really to has like a decent angle of attack stock. And then yeah, we'll do something like this. It's got spikes on the back. It's great. I'll like refine the styling off camera. I won't make you sit through all of that because I'm really boring when it comes to styling. Yeah, sure. We'll do that. Looks like those pagodas, kind of, in a way. And what else? What are the other spoiler tricks? Yeah, you do this to hide some front wing. It's not going to let me drag it. There we go. Yeah, yeah, something like that, and I'm not actually sure how else to, like that's the thing, I really don't know much about the way Beam Aero works. Just load up automation test track or something else with some dirt roads. Yeah, I suppose so. It's more just me actually driving it is the thing. I'm not exactly great at test driving things on controller or keyboard, which I'd have to do here. Yeah, I'm just going to run them all down the bonnet. There we go. Right, I have no idea what this car's centre of downforce is going to look like. It turns out it's actually pretty balanced front and rear. Is that more on the front, I think? More on the rear, which is good because you want it slightly understeering. I might actually just get rid of that one then. I'll probably find unit. Oh yeah, one last thing, we'll just change the wheels. Oh wait, no, we're not allowed mod fixtures for some reason. So I am a sucker for meshes actually, yeah. Just gonna do that. There we go. Oh yeah, brakes are now totally not good enough for yeah, for the downforce we're making, but it's fine because, well, if anything, that yeah, I don't know. That could actually be quite dangerous. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah. You know what? We'll try exporting it, mainly just to see how broken it is. I'll give it a name. Just Rally 1, and like if I make adjustments and stuff, I'll call it like Rally 2 and stuff, just to keep it simple for me. I can like compare exports and things. So yeah, I'll load up BeamNG now, and we'll get. If the car's trying to kill me, well, it does have like 500 horsepower, and I will be driving it on controller, so yeah, it won't end well at all. I'd much rather do wheel. Actually, speaking of wheel, does anyone know if Failrace is using a wheel for his runs? That'd be useful to know. Because I might like make it a bit more aggressive handling, maybe run a bit more camber if I can find that out. Anyway, right, I need to plug in a controller. Give me a second. Alright. He is using wheel. Awesome. Alright, that's good to know. Because that means he can actually like have proper braking. Also, yeah, everything's gone black now. BeamNG. Just load it up and then. Right, launch. Why is that all the Microsoft Edge showing up in my OBS window? Right. Where is it? Come on. Beam. Beam. Come on. Doesn't want to show BeamNG for some reason. Where's... I'm just being blind. I probably am. No, it's not responding. This is going well. Come on, full screen. There we go. Right. Alright, good. Control? Do you wanna... Oh, am I gonna... Do I need to restart Beam to get the control to register? Because that's annoying if I don't. Right. Here we go. Actually, I probably should have checked to make sure. Well, yeah, okay, there we go, it's working. I'm not going to bother with time trial. I'll just go into free roam. I would like to load up the same road that he used, because I would like to match up the surface, but the thing is that it takes so long to load up Italy. Do any map the East Coast USA might have some similar service? To me though, I'm not sure if it's just texture is the thing. It might just be the texture of it. So yeah. If you happen to connect a wheel, it registers it mid-playing. Yeah, no, I know about that, but I think controllers are a bit weird for some reason. I don't know why. Because yeah, it wasn't working and I restarted. I don't know, maybe it just needed a second. But don't know. Anyway, yeah, welcome to loading screen. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Here's a screen. I think that's the small island map, or something like that, or whatever it's called. I can't remember now. Like island, or something. Lukewarm coffee. Alright, here we are. Hopefully this will work now. There it is. Good. Also, oh no, you can see that I haven't imported any of the city curls. Here it is in all its glory. Nah, right. Oh yeah, I'm running with like proper clutch and stuff because I usually use a wheel, but it doesn't work well with my mic. So yeah, let's clutch assistant, please. And yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, I have no idea how loud this is, so sorry in advance. Huh. Oh yeah, I have no sound myself either, so actually yeah, this is sort of, it's not great for testing since I have no sound, I'm not using a wheel or anything, and I don't know these roads. So I'm going to learn absolutely nothing from this other than it's fast, kind of. Or not. Right, let's try third person. And yeah, I have no idea if you're being deafened. Frames? What do you mean frames? Like how many FPS I'm getting? No, enough, I think. Yeah, like that's it. I would load up Italy, but it's gonna load. It's gonna take like 8 hours to load. Well, not that extreme, but it does take a while. I mean, right, this is definitely worse terrain than the Italy map, and it's driving fine there. I would perhaps make it a bit softer and higher. Actually, let's yeah, debug. I want aerodynamic debug, drag and lift, and then I believe it's the wind app I want. Let's just do a quick bit of wind tunnel testing. So where's it coming from? Alright, yeah. So when it's like that, surprisingly not a lot of that doesn't seem right. Yeah, it's all coming from, right, hang on. Oh right, right, so the arrow is U and it's in comparison. Okay, right, that makes more sense now. Oh right, yeah, because I was parked the opposite way Yeah. Right, so let's go. Right, so it does squat down a bit. So yeah, we've got some good downforce then. In the fact that it is definitely being pushed down. Oh. Oh, is the game really? Ah, that might be a problem. Also, I'm curious. Will this take up? Yes, it does. Fantastic. All right. Well, that's good downforce then. Is what we've learnt. I'm gonna load up automation again now, because apparently Beam is having sad times. It is a bit turbo laggy, and I might need just a gear for starting. Automation, come on. Load faster. There we go. Video output low. Okay. Yeah, I think things are dying. To be honest, I'm not even sure if I'm going to enter this, just because I'm not sure how good it is. Might just want to raise the car a tiny bit, and the first gear could maybe be a bit shorter. Yeah, I think, yeah, one thing major was there was definitely some turbo lag there. I think maybe just doing some acceleration tests on like flat ground wouldn't have hurt, thinking about it. But yeah, probably would have been a smart idea to try that. But yeah, we'll see. I might submit it in the end. Depends how it looks.